everyone. Thank you for watching the Kairosan Show. I'm Kairosan. And today's topic will be about Christians. Religion and Christians. So the reason why I made this video today is because I know this will spark out a debate. Christians and, amongst other things. Atheists, agnostics, and many other belief systems of the world. Now, this video, number one, is going to be a part of a series. And number two, I'm going to be talking about the stereotypes of Christians. Just 3 of the stereotypes of Christians, okay? Alright, let me start. Number 1. What's one stereotype about a Christian? Well, let's see. We always like to scare people by telling them they're going to go to hell. And telling them that they're sinners. And telling them that we're the angels. Let me clarify that. Now, as a Christian, what we like to do is follow the Bible's law. We read the Bible and we read what's sinful and what's not sinful. And we base that off of, the Old Testament and some of the New Testament. Now, do I personally tell people they're going to hell? Not exactly, no. No, I don't do that. That's not my thing. I don't tell someone they're going to go fry in hell. If I want to tell someone about Jesus, I give them a pamphlet or I just tell them straight out my belief. Now, do I shove my belief down their throat? No. I just tell them about it. That's all I do. It's up to them if they want to accept it and believe it or if they want to reject it. You understand? So I can't force Parody King, for example, one of my subscribers, to, be a Christian. It would be up to him. And based on what he wants to think as logic or what he wants to think as, the best story ever told, well, it will be up to him. Secondly. Now, number 2. The other assumption of Christians is that we're closed-minded people. That we don't think outside the box. We only think inside the box. And I understand what you mean by that, Parody King. I've seen some of your videos. Now, I, on the other hand, have to say that, throughout the years, I thought outside the box myself. I know, and I hang out with people with different belief systems. Some are atheists, some are agnostics, and they told me their way of thinking, okay? Do I close my mind upon it? I think about it, and whatever makes logic sense to me, I'll come to a conclusion in my head. Now, are Christians closed-minded? Well, in these days and ages, people do not want to rely on a God or some imaginary person with a white beard to live their life. They feel as though the atheists or Gnostics, they feel as though they don't need God and they can do things themselves with their willpower and their emotions and their stigma and anything like that. They feel as though, the laws of the Bible are irrelevant to today's society. And in some ways, today's society is more mixed of different things and different people and different belief systems and different ideas and concepts that may be taboo in the Bible or may be against the Christian belief. So, when you're talking about closed-mindedness, I guess to you atheists anyway, a closed-minded person would be someone who believes that, gay people shouldn't be married to each other, or, abortions are bad, and so on and so forth. Now, on the other hand, you atheists can argue that if you're very scholarly about the Bible, how it says, it doesn't necessarily say gay marriage is a bad thing, and it doesn't necessarily say that abortion's bad. Now, does it? And number 3, why do we believe in God? Shouldn't we just, forget about it and know that God probably doesn't exist? These are probably the third question I want to get to. Well, let me just answer that for you. I believe in God, and the only reason I believe in God is because I know there has to be a creator. Just like someone created, these headsets. A manufacturer had to create these headsets, right? Somebody had to create this toy. Some machine had to create this toy. Somebody had to make the machine that created this toy. Somebody had to make the material to make plastic to make this toy, right? Somebody had to create, my cell phone. A factory had to create this. A machine made this, and someone else made this by building the machine that makes this, right? So I'm saying my logic is something had to be created. Now, maybe you may think it's not who God is, it's what God is. It's not really who is God, it's what is God. And since we can't see Him, we don't know what He looks like. Only these phony descriptions of Zeus and, some other gods of the Renaissance or Greek era are the descriptions we have in our head. But we don't know how God looks yet. And we may never know, even when we're in heaven. Because God has to either be a force, has to be something bigger, or has to be something that we just can't see. Because according to my belief, God makes things you can see and things you can't see. And that will do it for this video. Part 2 is coming up. Please watch it. This is kairosan. Thank you for watching. God bless.